before beginning our new lesson, let's check your homework. What was your homework for today? What was your homework? Shahrazada?
Our home task was
What was your homework?
lesson 1. Then what did you have for breakfast?
You should have to write about your breakfast at home, yes?
Yes.
About your typical breakfast. Now, let's check your homework. In order to check your homework, we will be divided into 2 groups, okay? Now, we will count from 1 to 2.
1,
2. When you, okay, listen to me attentively. When you are counting, hold up your finger in the air, okay? Hold up your finger in the air. Okay, 1, 2,
1, 2,
1,
2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
2, 2,
1, 2,
1,
2,
1.
1. Okay. Ones, please come here. Stand in one line, please. Ones, be quick. Come here. Thank you. Twos, also come here. Stand in the second line, please. Here. Stand in the second line. Okay, you should look to each other. Okay? At home, you have written your texts, yes? And you should retell your text, yes? First of all, you should listen instructions attentively, yes? First of all, number ones will ask a questions. What do you usually have for breakfast, okay? And then number twos will answer their partners, number ones, okay? And then number twos will be question askers, number ones will answer the questions. When you are asking a question, you should listen attentively their answers, because I will ask a question about their answers, okay? What should you do first of all? What?
We should give questions. What do you have for breakfast?
Okay.
And
What do you usually have for breakfast? And then twos, what should you do? What should you do? Twos, Odina, what should you do? You should answer the questions. Then the second step, you will ask a question.
and we will
Okay, I will give you 30 seconds to answer the questions. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh yeah, they're going at it.
Okay, thank you. Time is up. Time is up. Now, number twos will ask the question, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thank you very much. Time is up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe C, D. Okay. Now I will ask a question. What does Shahrazada? What does Odina usually have for breakfast?
She has sausages, bread with honey. She drinks dark coffee.
Dilshad, what does Jahangir eat for breakfast? What does he usually have?
He usually have dairy products for breakfast, and he drinks for breakfast dairy products too.
Two. Okay. Now you should ask a question. Charos from Charos. What does? Who's that? You should ask a question. What does Guzal?
What does Gazelles have for breakfast?
Ezoza, yes? Ezoza.
What does Charles usually have for breakfast?
Jasmina?
Jasmina, she has drink in the morning milk or cacao and she has eating in the morning eggs and sausages.
Sausages. Okay. Okay, now listen to me attentively. She has drinks. Is it correct? She has drinks.
No.
What should we say? She has or
She drinks.
she drinks. She has sausages. Is it the correct pronunciation?
No.
How do we pronounce? How do we say a word? Sausage. Is it a sausage?
Sausage.
Sausage. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Take your seats. Take your seats. Thank you very much. You did a great job. Thank you. Okay. Now, our next step is we will start our new lesson. Before starting our new lesson, you should walk around the classroom. You should walk around the classroom and watch the papers, and you should read some sentences. Okay? Did you understand? What should you do? What should you do?
We should read
Some sentences, and you should pay attention to some pictures, okay? Okay, now let's start our activity. Stand up, please, and walk around the classroom and watch and remember some sentences, please. Okay.
They are making a noise and checking this.
Good, yeah.
Okay, here. Walk around, okay? Walk around, you should rotate. Walk around. Okay, guys, have you finished? Have you finished watching? Gozal, have you finished watching? Yes? Okay. Thank you very much. Now, take your seats, please. And what do you think? What did you watch on the wall? What have you read? What kind of sentences did you read on the wall? Okay, what kind of sentences? Mahino.
It's a table manners.
It's a table manners that has written, yes? On it. Okay. And what kind of sentences did you read? What kind of sentences? Did you read a sentence? Some kind of sentence?
Yes.
What kind of sentences?
Put the napkin on your knees.
On your knees, yes? Okay. You please wash your hands before eating. Jasmina?
We mustn't put a lot of food in our mouths.
We mustn't put or food, yes?
Yes.
We mustn't put a lot of food.
We say thank you and please.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Now, our new lesson, as you watched on the wall, our new lesson is about table manners. Yes? Table manners. What do you understand by these words? Table manners. What do you understand by this word? Okay, in English, please. It's etiquette. What? Rules, some kind of?
Teach it how to behave at the table.
Yes, how to behave at the table. Polite sentence. Polite sentence is very good. Okay, and definition of the table manners. Yes, look at the screen, please. The definition of table manners is the way you behave when you are eating at the table. Yes, in every culture has their table manners, some kind of same manners or different manners. Yes, and there are good and bad table manners, as you know. And we should always be polite. Yes, when we are eating, and we shouldn't talk, and we shouldn't chew with your mouth. Open it. Yes. Okay. Now let's read a poem together. Okay. About the table manners. 1, 2, 3, go.
We say thank you, we say please. We put napkins on our knees. That's how we do the things right. We have manners, we are polite.
We are polite. Okay, and what kind of polite words do you know? Do we have polite words when we are eating? What kind of words do we use?
Thanks, please.
Okay, what else? What else? Sorry, maybe.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Thanks. Thank you very much. And now we will read the sentences one by one, and you should decide whether it's a good manner or it's a bad manner, okay? First of all, Jawahar, could you read the first
You
sentence?
use a pumpkin for
Pumpkin?
your napkin.
Napkin.
For your mouth and hands.
Is it a good manner or bad manner?
It's a good thing.
It's a good manner, okay? Who wants to read? Who wants? Mahdiya.
You use a mobile phone at the table. It's the best manners.
You use a mobile phone, okay? Charos.
You talk when you eat. It is a best manner.
Shahzada.
You wash your hands before meal. It's a good manner.
Good manner, Humayun.
You thank the cook or yourself. It's a good thing.
Is it a good manner? Show me your thumbs up or down if it's a good manner or it's a bad manner. Okay. Gozal, can you read the next? Can you read the next, please?
You put a lot of food in your mouth.
The next one, yes?
You are polite.
Uh-huh.
It's good manner.
It's a good manner. Okay, thank you very much. The next one, Mohino.
You read when you eat. It's a bad manners.
It's a bad manner when you are eating with a lot of people at a table, yes? The next one, Jasmina.
You make a noise at the table. It's a bad manner.
Bad manner.
You put a lot of food in your mouth. It's a bad manner.
Bad manner, you please.
You always say thanks when someone passes you something. It's a good manner.
It's a good manner. Okay, thank you. You please. The next one. You please.
You always wash your hands and teeth when you finish eating. It's a good manner.
Dilshad.
You put a lot of food in your mouth. It's a bad manner.
Okay. Ezosa.
You blow on hot food or drink. It's bad manners.
Bad manner. What is blow? What does it mean, blow? What does it mean? Okay, it's okay. The next one, Mahdia.
You are polite.
You are polite. It's good manner. Charas.
You have a nice acceptable. It's a bad manner.
Bad manner. The next one, Ibrahim.
You speak with your mouth full of food. It's a bad manner.
Bad manner. Now, let's watch a video about table manners, okay? Watch attentively, okay?
You are now ready to know because you're growing up so fast. So now let's learn a few grown-up things, shall we? First things first. Are you ready to have dinner? Make sure you come to the table with clean hands and face. And just after you sit, put your napkin on your lap. Also, make sure you're sitting up straight because you don't want to look like a lousy little bag, do you? You want to look active and smart, which you already are. Now, it is always considered polite to wait for others to start eating and then you can join them too. Also, while you are on table, keep those elbows off the table while eating. Don't you think so? One bad habit is chewing with your mouth open. No, no, no. Always keep your mouth closed while chewing and don't talk while eating, unless it is very important. Otherwise, enjoy your delicious meal. Now, what do you do if you need to add some salt to the food? Directly reach out for it, right? No. What if there's a glass of water in the way and you accidentally spill it? So always ask for what you need to the person sitting closest to it. You can say, could you please give me the salt? Once you're done eating, don't just get up and leave. Very rude. Always ask to be excused when finished. Also, compliment the person who has cooked the food. And after all, they have taken so much effort for you. Which is why you should offer to help clear the table as well. Last but not the least, while you're eating, you should always offer to share the food. That's what kind and good kids do. And you're a good kid, aren't you? And good kids will also share this video and subscribe to Hangama Kid.
Okay, it's an interesting video, yes? Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Is it clear? It's also about table manners. What kind of rules are mentioned in the video? Can you tell me some of the rules that you remember?
Your elbows need off the table.
Of the table,
Put
Try to remember, okay?
napkin on your knees.
Put napkins. You please?
We will also say excuse me.
We should say
Yes.
some polite words, yes? What else? Humayun, what did you learn watching this video?
You don't speak.
Spill the
Spill
Or
the
you mean speak? Speak, yes? You don't speak while eating, yes? Okay?
Chew with your mouth closed.
Jasmina?
You wash your hands and face before you
Before meal. Mahino?
Use it properly at the table.
Yes, thank you very much.
We sit properly. We sit properly.
We should sit properly, yes? We sit properly. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your attention. Jahangir?
Use a napkin for your hands and mouth.
You?
Use a napkin for your mouth and hands.
For your mouth and hands. Thank you very much. Now we are going to have an activity. Its name is Hands in It activity. And in order to have this activity, you should be divided into 3 groups, okay? Let's count from 1 to 3.
1,
2,
Hold up your feet. 1,
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1.
2, 3.
Okay. Once come here, please. Once come to that corner, please. 2s, come here. Come to the left corner. Okay. Come to the left corner. 3s, please. Now listen to me attentively. Listen to the instructions. Now I will listen attentively, okay? Now I will distribute cards with some sentences, and I will show pictures, a lot of pictures on the screen. And when I show a picture, you should, with your group, you should find an appropriate, suitable sentence to this picture. Okay?
Okay.
Suitable sentence to this picture. Is it clear?
Yes.
What should we do? Ibrahim, what should we do?
We say
You take pictures, show pictures, and we find the sentence.
Yes. The next step, as soon as you find the sentences, you should run to me and hand in it to me, okay? You should hand it in me, okay? Try to be faster, okay? And work in groups. Try to guess the sentences according to the picture. Take one. Okay, let's. You come to that corner, please. You should stand at the back. You should stand at the back, and can you come here, please? Group 2s, can you come? Okay, please, can you come here, please?
Very nervous. My heart beats quick.
New English file pre-entered.
Now, I will show pictures. You should stand. And you should stand. Come closer, please. Come closer. Charos, come closer. You should work in groups. Okay? Try to find the appropriate sentence, okay? You should stand at the back, Move forward. Okay? You should make a big circle, make a small circle, and you should find the appropriate sentence, okay? And you should run to me in order to be the fast, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, you good? Find the appropriate sentence. Find the sentence, please. Okay, I will take only the first one. Okay. The next picture. Listen attentively. Watch attentively, please, and find the appropriate sentence. 1, 2, 3. Go.
they don't have wash
We
their
don't
hands.
have- Okay. Next one. Okay, put here, please. Okay. The next one. Okay. Thank you. Great job. Okay. The next one. Okay, great job. Okay, put here. The next one. It's not easy. Okay. The next one. Okay, is over. Okay, put here. I will take only the first part, okay? Okay, thank you.
Another way of doing it.
Okay, that's the end of our activity. And now let's count your card numbers and we will find the winners, okay? There are 4 orange cards. Is it group 1? Group 2, yes? And there are 3 red cards. It is group 3. Group 3. Okay, you guys all did a great job, but the most active ones were the number 2s. Okay, thank you. Take your seats, please. Let's clap. Okay, let's move on. Our next activity is, listen to me attentively. Our next activity is about good or bad manners that we have talked recently, yes? And you should, listen to me, Dilshad. You should put a tick below the word good or bad, according to the statement. If it's true, if it's good manner, you should put a tick below the word good. If it's not a good manner, it's a bad manner, you should put a tick below the bad word. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. What should you do, Mahinur? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Behruz, what should you do? You should put ticks. You should put ticks according to the appropriate statements. Yes. Now you will work in pairs. Where is your elbow partner? Can you show me your elbow partners? High five partners. Okay. Fist bump partners. Groups. Okay. Now you will read with your elbow partners. If you are 3, you should work together. Okay. Now I will say. Don't start, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, start.
Manners.
If it's a good or bad manner, they're checking. Is that what
Yes.
they're doing?
There is a table and who is bad and good.
Right.
In front of the manner.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. It's a handout. It's just a thing that popped in my head. If they're working in pairs, you could have your job is person 1 reads it, person 2 checks. I'm just thinking of, like, you see what I mean?
Manage the time also.
What's that?
Manage the time also.
They're all excited to finish. They're safe. Are they saying it?
Okay, so sit down. Have you finished?
Yes.
Have you finished, all of you? Okay, thank you. Now, you will change your papers with your partner. Change your papers with your partner, please. Change your papers. And you should change. Now, take your pen, take your green pen, please, if you have, or green color pencils, please. Take your pencils, please. Green. Okay? Okay. Now we will check the answers. After I start reading, you will check your answers, okay? Okay, the first sentence. You use a napkin for your mouth and hands. It's a good manner. If it's correct, Put a tick. Put a tick here. Put a tick here. Okay? The next one. Can you read, Wahinur?
You use a mobile. Use a mobile phone at the table. It's a bad.
It's a bad manner. If it's correct, put a tick. Put a tick. You can check. You should check. Yes. Are you checking? The next one. Bihrus.
You talk with your mouth full. It's a bad manner.
It's a bad manner. Okay. The next one, Jasmina.
You complain about the food. It's a bad manner.
It's a bad manner, yeah. You are quite right. Charos. It is a bad manner. Okay. The next one, Nahdia.
You wash your hands before meal. It's a good manner.
Gozal.
You lick your finger or your spoon. It's bad.
Humayun.
You speak with your mouth full of food. It's a bad manner.
Shahrazada. You are polite. And Dilshad.
You eat when you eat. It's a bad manner.
Yes, bad manner. You please. The next one.
You say it's a cook for your meal.
Me.
It's a good manner.
It's a good manner, yes, of course. You please, Jehanga.
You blow on hot food or drink. It's a bad manner.
It's a bad manner, blowing on hot food, yes? The next one, Ibrahim.
You always say thanks when someone passes you something. It's a good
Something.
manner.
Jawahar.
You put a lot of food in your mouth. It's a bad manner.
Biafros.
You always wash your hands and teeth when you finish eating. It's a good manner.
Good manner. Okay. Okay. You make a noise.
It's bad manner and
You make a noise
Close it.
at the
It's
table.
good
It's
manner.
bad manner.
The last one.
you eat with your mouth closed. It's good manner.
It's a good manner. Thank you very much. You all did it correct because you have just learned about the good and bad manners. Now, let's do some speaking activities. Our next activity's name is find someone who. Okay, put it here, please. No, put it here, please. Okay. In this activity, listen to me attentively. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D. Okay. You should find someone who does these instructions. Okay? Find someone who uses a napkin for her or his mouth and hands. You should ask a question. You should walk around the classroom and you should find the person by asking a question. For example, Jasmina, do you use a napkin for your mouth?
Yes, of course.
If she says yes, you should write her name. If she says no, should you write? Will you write her name if she says no?
No.
No, you shouldn't write if she says no. Okay? What should you do? What should you do? First of all.
Walk around the classroom.
Okay, the next one.
And we should ask for these questions.
The next. If
He or she says yes, we should write her name.
you should write her or his name. Okay. Now I will distribute your If you need a person, you can ask me too. Okay? You can ask me too if you need a person. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Walk around the classroom. Stand up. Be quick. Stand up. Walk around the
For your
Do you talk? Can you eat? Do you talk?
he
wash
created
your
all
hands
three.
and face from you.
She's pretty fast. I was just gonna say, find some room or maybe have this question. Because this is another, another level to be able to take something and create a question. I think some of them I've heard them doing.
Can you ask me?
We got a lot of ideas. Yes.
Watching this, we get a lot of inspiration from both of you. You're getting closer. It's coming back. And then obviously, if your students are not at the same level, you won't do the activity at the same It could be less examples. It's even hard for me. We need to give them something fun. It's going to be hard. We praise like a new question I can probably ask. But for polish, it seems like it's very good. What do I do with polish? Yeah, they put each other. There's CC. He or she is listening. But wait, is yours? He has like 12 RPMs. He has a lot of RPMs. He has 12 RPMs. Kudrana is one of the CPs with the most. One AK, he has a lot of people. He has a lot of. They put everything on Kudrana. I think so. Yeah. I know the rules. And I was amazed. I didn't hear everyone. They took this and created a question out of it.
Class?
Yes.
Class?
Yes.
Have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Take your seats, please. Class? Okay. Our next activity is, now I will check your answers. Okay? How do I check your answers? The shot. I will. With us? Now we are having another activity. The name of the activity is Dilnozakhon. Are you with us? Gozal? Okay. The great wind blows for everyone who. Okay? We have played it a lot of times. Okay, thank you. Sit down. And blow? How does the wind blow? Can you show me? Stand up. How does the wind blow? Okay, thank you. Sit down. If it's true about you, you should stand up.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
If it's not true about you, you should sit. You should sit. If it's true, we should stand up. If it's false about you,
We should sit.
we should sit. Okay, listen attentively. The great wind blows for everyone who uses a napkin for her or his mouth and hands. Okay, thank you. You don't use? You don't use? Great. Okay. The great wind blows for everyone who talks when he or she eats. Okay, you are so talkative. Yeah? Thank you very much. The next, let's move on with one of you. Okay? Who wants to read the statement? Who wants to read the statement? Okay. The next statement. Choose one of them. Okay.
The great wind blows for everyone who uses a mobile phone at the table.
The next one.
The great wind blows for everyone who washes his or her hands before meal.
Thank you. Great job. Bravo. Sit down. The next one. Odina, will you read?
Great wind blows on home. Use a napkin for mouth and hands.
It's interesting how she
Okay, thank you. Sit down. Shahzada.
new activity where you feel it's connected to the other one. It's not
Can you read the sentence?
disconnected.
The wind blows on home. Who always says thank when someone passes you something.
Okay, thank you very much. You don't say thanks when someone's pass? Okay, great job. The next one, Guza, can you read?
The great wind
Blows?
blows on hot food or drink.
Who blows? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody? Okay, Maker, how the great wind blows? Okay, thank you. The shot, can you read the next statement?
The great wind blows for everyone who sits properly when eating meal.
Who sits properly? Yes? Okay, thank you very much. You did a great job, guys. Our next activity is you will work in groups. Where is your colored pencils? Where is your markers? Where are your markers? Okay?
Not sure what time she started actually.
Okay, now listen to me attentively. Get ready your pens and pencils. Now you are going, class.
Yes.
Are you with us? Shadows? Okay, now I will distribute papers. I will give you papers and you should write your instructions. You should create your instructions, okay? According to the statements we have learned today. For example, for instance, your instructions should include use a napkin for your mouth and hands, or you should write don't speak when you eat. Yes, while you are eating, don't speak. And you can write a sentence 4 don'ts or 4 do's is enough. Okay? Now I will distribute the papers. What should you do, Jasmina?
We should write on the paper.
On the paper.
On the paper. 1, 3, 2, and 7. We don't.
On the second paper, you should write don'ts. Yes? Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? You should create your own instructions. Okay, you should work together. One of you should write, and one of you should write do's, and one of you should write don'ts. Okay? 1, 2, 3, begin. Together. Do's and don'ts. Yes? Look at the blackboard. You are don'ts. Do's? Yes. Don'ts before the do or after.
Would you like tea?
Sure. Oh, thank you.
Write instructions. We, no need for we. Okay? No need for we. Okay, Ross, don't make a noise, okay? No, no. It's an instruction.
Yeah. What's that?
Have you finished, guys? Have you finished?
Yeah.
You have 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
They're using the same language over and over in new ways. So it's not like her lesson was good, but there was a lot more language in it. This one is less language, and this is probably a nice strategy for lower level also, is you use the same things in different ways.
It makes them to remember better, yeah?
You need to hear it a lot. Say it a lot, hear it a lot. You know, they did running with it, but these, whatever these, 40 words are. I like that idea. Same thing, different ways. Yeah. Are you seeing anything here that you may want to use in your lesson? What are you seeing that you want to use?
I like this.
Okay.
Cheeky.
Have you finished?
Yeah.
finished, listen to me attentively. If you have finished, one presenter from each group, come to the blackboard, please. You are welcome. One presenter with your 2 papers, okay? One presenter. So you are a presenter, yes? Okay. And you should stick here, Guzan. Okay, the shot. You come here.
I mean, that's part of the reality. I don't think a lot of students can explain directions back and forth. Tell us more about it.
It's up to the students' level, that's why.
Yeah. But there's one way that you expect to support English learning, and there's another way where it becomes a Uzbek class. You see that it's a little different?
But don't worry. These schools,
Okay, now listen to me attentively. Groups, you should stand up and walk around the classroom. Okay? Walk around the classroom and they will present their posters. Okay? They will present you their posters and you can change. Okay? From one person. From one group into another group. You should move from one group, okay? You should move from one group to another and listen to their instructions, okay? And you can make a notes. Take your copybooks, please. You can make a notes if you forget about these instructions, yes? Okay? Is it clear? You should stand up and what should you do? Walk around the classroom and you should listen their instructions. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start. Okay, and here.
What was an attitude is the person who gets the most different directions wins or something. Well, they're doing it individually. They're listening. They don't have to.
Okay.
Maybe you should put this is maybe a point to try to write this video here.
You should for your hands and mouth. You should see always don't lick your fingers. Don't make bad comments about food.
Come here.
You should alright. You should say thanks for food. Don't make rude noise. When you observe stove, you shouldn't use a lot of time in your mouth. Don't literally eat. Use a knife for your mouth. Eat with your mouth closed.
You say thank you if you cook for a meal. You should wash your hands and teeth after you eat.
Okay. Okay, have you finished presenting? Yes? Everybody listen up, yes? Okay, thank you very much. Take your seats, please. Take your seats, please. Okay. Did you make some notes that's new for you? Did you make notes? Did you make notes? Did you write something on your copybook? Yes. Some of you wrote, yes? Some new instructions, okay? Now, you did a great job. Thank you very much. Excellent instructions. Ezoza, can you sit down? Okay. Could you sit down? Okay, thank you very much. And now you will write three things that you have learned today, okay? In your copybook. 3 things that you have learned today. Let's start writing 3 things. Yes? For example, whether it's bad or good, no matter, okay? 3 things that you learned today. About manners, about the rules of etiquette, yeah? Three things. When you write what you have learned, don't write you should, okay? We should, I should, yes? You should write I should, we should, okay? Because it's about yourself. It's not about others. Okay, be quick. We have 2 minutes left. We have 2 minutes left, guys. Be quick.
Yes. They should use to repeat the instructions or how to repeat instructions. Teach how to do it.
Okay, have you finished writing?
Yes.
Okay, if you have finished, let's change your copybooks, please. Let's change your copybooks with your high five partners, okay? With your high five partners, change your copybooks. Change your copybooks. And read your friends, read your classmates' instructions. Have you changed? Okay, read your instructions.
Use it properly. At table, you say.
Don't rinse and use it down. Read yourself. Read yourself. Okay? Okay. Have you finished reading instructions? Yes.
Yes.
And today we have learned a lot of instructions. Yes. Rules and table manners, good table manners, difference between good table manners and bad manners. And now at home you should write about your table manners in your family. Okay? You should add some instructions about good or bad manners. Okay? Thank you, dear students. Our lesson is over. Goodbye.
Goodbye.